At the end of September, a guy by the name of Cam Higbee and his crew called Fearless Debates ended up on the campus of Tennessee State University. Now, they were there unannounced. Now, many people didn't care about that because it was a scene, it was a fiasco, and they kind of got ran up out of there. But what most blacks who saw it, at least on the right, were out here kissing saying this.
A lot of people might be afraid to say this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it for you. The way those Tennessee State University students, those black students, ran off those two white conservatives in MAGA hats who set up a table and were there to ask questions is honestly the prime example of why many individuals who are not in our community do not want to associate with many of us anymore in the future. And honestly, with justifiable reason, given the comportment of those individuals in that video.
I hate to call a brother a sellout, but this is exactly what this guy is. He's a kisser for the white right. Everybody knows that these guys showed up unannounced. You cannot come to a school unannounced and just do a pop-up shop and start having debates. All right. But now they are not sending whites anymore. Whites understand it's a hostile environment. So what is the Turning Point USA's new plan here?
If you have a child in an HBCU, listen to me and listen to me good. The black MAGA Trumpers are trying to visit HBCU campuses, stir up strife, cause problems, and go viral and get clicks. Tell your children, do not engage, do not engage, do not engage. Ignore them. Go to class and walk away in the other direction. And they're also trying to go to HBCU campuses during the homecoming weekend where they know there will be people and they will go viral. Take a look. The Blexit student movement is headed to an HBCU near you, featuring Craig Long, Savannah Craven, Stephen Davis, Topher, and Anthony Watson. Avoid these people, ignore them. Do not engage, do not debate, don't boo them, don't acknowledge. Get campus security, campus authorities, and proceed to class. They are only there to go viral. They've already visited a few HBCUs, and they're headed to Jackson State, Tennessee State, FAMU, North Carolina Central, Howard, Hampton, Bowie State, and Lincoln during homecoming, where they know there'll be a big audience and they can go viral. So again, if you have a child at any of those HBCUs, let them know the black MAGA Trumpers, known as Blexit, are on their way to their campuses. Do not engage, do not engage, do not engage. Do not engage.
So this sister is concerned because they're not sending whites anymore. They're sending blacks. And this is what the left does. It's what the right does. They can't come directly to you. And so when they realize that, they will send paid agents to infiltrate your community that look like you, okay? And they're gonna send these quote unquote black conservatives into these HBCUs. Some of these dates will be on homecoming. Now this time, what we see here is they've gotten the permission from the schools, which is 100% better, but it's still something that's down bad.
These black conservatives, aka Black MAGA. Now, for those of you that don't know what Blexit is an organization founded by Candace Owens and former Tucson, Arizona police officer Brandon Tatum, currently powered by Turning Point. Y'all know who founded that. They're taking a tour called Educate to Liberate to several prominent HBCU campuses throughout the month of October, according to their website. And the mission of the tour is bringing conservative values to life, fostering critical thinking, and sparking powerful conversations on HBCU campuses. But here's the deal. They never partner with any of the black organizations on campus. I wonder why that is. And I know firsthand on TikTok, Craig Long, and he used to be Topher Town Music, they're literal cowards and do not debate in good faith. Savannah, that's the one that got popped in the face in New York when she's playing in that girl's face. Oh yeah, no charges were filed, by the way. They were all dropped in. Shorty good. These two, brand new characters. Ugh.
Now, this brother is arguing something that's very important. That, some of these people are like, they're not there for the arguments or the debates. They're there to cause trouble. And so his main point is this.
These individuals are going to try and rage bait you all for views. And then they're going to run and do the same thing that Cam Higbee and the other guy that went on Tennessee State University who tried to pull up on veterans in D.C.
They are there in bad faith. And I agree with everything. Again, I'm a person, and you guys know, I'm a registered Republican. I don't care. All right. I was a Democrat until about 2012. And then, as I got older, I kind of got away from some of the left-leaning ideologies, but I am black first, right? I'm a person that puts the black community above all political parties. And let me tell you what I don't respect. The fact that Turning Point USA has hired black conservatives, or you guys are paying black people to come speak on the behalf for, educating the black community when the black community don't own these organizations. Number one, that's like saying, could somebody from the black community pay for an organization and send them into white colleges and think it will work? Or to Israel and think it'll work? Or to the Asian community and think it will work? Like, you can't be a black conservative when you don't own your stuff. And again, I'm sorry, I have to say this. I have a problem with black conservative influencers who are in interracial relationships trying to teach the black community to get, pick up yourself from the bootstraps. I'm tired of that. The Officer Tatums, all right? You have this guy, Stephen Knight. All of these dudes are in non-black relationships. Candace Owens. And they're typically paid by somebody else. It would be different if you're black conservatives, you're Republicans, and the black Republicans are funding themselves and you're going to HBCUs. Now we can talk. Okay, fine. The people in the black community, if they see you in there doing the work, that's fine. But you'll never see these dudes in the black community trying to tutor kids or supporting the United College Fund. You're not gonna see them. Most of those dudes, I guarantee you, they don't live in black communities or whatever. They in relationships with non-black people, which the brother is saying is arguing in bad faith. You're gonna tell black people, what do you have to lose? Well, everything, because you still don't own what you have. And that's the problem with the Republicans that I don't like, okay? And this is why I have so much respect. And I'm gonna name the people who I love what they do. African Diaspora Network, Phil Scott. I don't really like Boyce like that, but I gotta shout out Boyce. Roland Martin, I don't really care for his political views. But what I love about Roland Martin, black ownership. I can respect that, okay? I can respect what brother Tariq Nasheed is doing. Out of all of them, he's probably the best. Why? Because he's grassroots all the way. No outside funding, no nothing. Straight Nation of Islam style. Out the trunk. Love it. Okay, I respect that. And those are the people who really get the black grassroots, all right? And then you're probably sitting these blacks there. Oh, okay, they look like you. And then some of these guys may or may not be African-American or Black American, which is even another slap in the face because they're not even in the community. Don't make no sense. And then you're gonna tell them they need to come to the right because these democratic policies is hurting you. Well, how, I get what you're saying, but you want them to stop being dependent on the Democrats and be dependent on Maga or be dependent on the Republicans. You still not telling them to own their own stuff. You're not telling them to get their own black organizations. You're paid by the whites. And we all know that Turning Point, at least at a certain point, was funded by the Jews. The blacks cannot accept this sort of infiltration from Democrats or Republicans that you're not paying for your damn self. You gotta fund it. We gotta fund it. Everything that we do, we got to be responsible for paying for it. If we don't pay for it, it ain't ours. Black Lives Matter, the same thing. So they'll tell these Republicans study us. The white right study us. Okay, let's get some blacks out there, pay y'all the money to go into y'all little neighborhoods and y'all schools and do the work for us. Then what do you have to lose? You have everything to lose if you don't own what you have. Own what you have. If nobody is telling you that, if nobody is telling you, look, we want you to come to the right, we get it, but listen, you got to fund your own stuff though, okay? We can help you do some things, but you got to fund your own stuff. You got to organize yourself. The black conservatives, the black Republicans, they supposed to be doing the work that people see in the community. That's how people will respect it, but nobody can respect people coming into the HBCUs. And the whites are sending you there, and the Jewish people are sending, or they're funding you or helping fund you. That you can't respect that. Can't respect it. You're not educating nobody. That ain't how the HBCU started. The HBCU started because they couldn't get in with the rest of the world. All right, they had to get it how they live. Ain't that how y'all say it in New Orleans? And get it how you live. Now you get people coming in there that don't own what they have. You're just an employee of Turning Point USA in Blexit. You're a paid actor. Nobody respects that. You have no skin in the game. You're not invested into no black businesses. You're not, you're not out there doing nothing. Come on now, stop playing. Then you might be there trying to cause problems, arguing in bad faith. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like, it don't make no sense. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We out.